Hey guys, Leyland here, and in today's video I'm going to be briefly sharing my thoughts on the current state of the Pokemon games, how I feel about Generation 9, and why I'm possibly concerned for Generation 10, and what's happening here on my channel. So with that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, I don't want to confuse anyone by whatever title I decide to go with, or the thumbnail that I've made for this video. I am still a pretty huge Pokemon fan, but depending on how things go, Legends EA, but more especially Generation 10. I might not be a fan of the newer releases. So, starting off with Generation 9 Scarlet and Violet on the Nintendo Switch. You know what? I'm just gonna rip off the band-aid. Overall, Generation 9 is just disappointing to me. It's clear as day that the games are running out of events to keep players invested in playing, many of which are excited more for the upcoming Legends EA. Yet, even if there are still terror raids, mass outbreaks, and things happening, it's just honestly not enough to bring me back to play. In fact, just to show you guys how long it's been since I've actually sat down and seriously played my copy of Scarlet, I made a simple video a few months ago, spending 10,000 barbecue points at the item printer just to see how many Master Balls I can get. Yeah, it was honestly a goof video that I wanted to try, and that was roughly 2 months ago. Even before that, I did a solo raid guide on the Rayquaza Terror Raid. That video was 4 months ago. And to be honest with you, even shiny hunting became uneventful. Not gonna lie, shiny started becoming less and less for me. And honestly, can you blame me? I went from having less than a dozen shiny Pokemon in total over decades worth of playtime throughout the various generations, where some weren't even obtained by myself, they were obtained through trades or friends. So I went from that to having several boxes of shiny Pokemon just because of how easy they come by in Generation 9. Like, I guarantee you, the majority of players out there that have never been lucky enough to obtain a shiny Pokemon before, they have most likely managed to get at least one shiny in Generation 9. Now, if you do enjoy playing Scarlet and Violet, then I do hope you continue to enjoy them. I don't feel that there is much motivation left to keep playing unlike the previous entries in the series. That is, of course, just me. Like, I even have a really hard time trying to Nuzlocke in Scarlet and Violet. I am, of course, getting the Switch 2 next month, so no doubt I will be checking on the free performance update when it comes out. Yet, at least for me, I don't see it being a big enough change to really go back and play the games regularly again. And even one of the last things to bring up too is terror raids. Even after the major Mewtwo event, that's kind of where I started to really lose interest. And it's really unfortunate too to say this, but that a lot of my friends either quit a long time ago, or they told me that their own boredom or frustration with the games. So adding on to that as well, it also brings down my own motivation to keep making content and just playing Scarlet and Violet. I could potentially make a future video sharing my overall thoughts, like, as a whole, about Generation 9 in a completely separate video. But for now, that is just briefly my thoughts on Generation 9, so let me now go ahead and share my overall thoughts on the franchise of Pokemon, and honestly why I am a bit concerned for Generation 10. Because while I feel Legends EA is going to be an alright game, especially if you enjoy Legends Arceus, it's probably going to play similar, and I did of course very much enjoy Legends Arceus for what it offered, so I am curious to see how ZA plays out. As I did say before in a previous video of mine, Legends isn't a core game in the series. While it is of course part of the mainline series, I don't include it among the likes of Generations 1 through 9, as they simply have certain aspects or features disabled or removed entirely. One of the big things, of course, is online competitive battling. You can battle against friends in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but there's nothing like the GTS, Wonder Trading, or Battle Spots, and especially the VGC. So outside of Legends ZA, of course, that's why I feel Generation 10 is going to be the real deciding factor on whether I continue playing the newer releases of the franchise or not. Because, let's face it, if Generation 10 is anything remotely similar to Scarlet and Violet, that is going to be the last straw. But, I mean, I will keep an eye on things, and unless things change for the better, if that's how it's going to be, then honestly, I will just stick to playing Generations 8 and the older games. But of course, more so the DS and Game Boy Advance. Solely because of the sheer amount of ROM hacks that are out there, that are created by fans, because seriously, a lot of them are insane. Like, it's been some of my favorites, honestly, and it's even funnier that some even include a roster of Generation 9 Pokemon in games like Emerald and Fire Red. Like, it's truly amazing on what fans are capable of, especially with the older games. Like, it's so cool, and I love it. So for my wonderful viewers that may have joined the channel here within the year's time that I have been uploading content solely over Pokemon, don't worry, this isn't my video saying that I'm entirely done with Pokemon if Generation 9 is what the future of the series is heading to. I'll still make discussion videos over things if this is true. Beyond that, I will focus a bit more on the older games, while also sharing with you guys other games that hold my interest. Because I do in fact have a wide range of different games that I would very much love to show off for content, whether that be funny compilation videos, discussions, or even live streaming. Like, seriously, I want to expand even, bringing in more of my friends, collaborating with other people, and especially fellow content creators. This is, of course, stuff that I've already planned on doing for this year and for the future. I just feel how things are going on right now, I kind of want to jump on the change now versus waiting until later. Like, I've already uploaded just a few videos that I've been holding on to for a little while now. That is, of course, my friends and I playing Repo for the first time, which I do hope you guys enjoy. If you have not seen it yet, links will be down in the description. But yeah, if I haven't said it already, I am wanting to kind of go back to how the channel first started. That being, of course, a Let's Play channel. But I would like to go beyond just simply playthroughs of the games. I am, of course, wanting to have some more fun with it and bring you guys entertaining content. So again, hopefully this video wasn't too long. While Pokemon is still one of my favorite franchises in gaming, I'm not so much of a fan of how things are heading if Generation 9 is anything to go by for the future of Pokemon. I do hope, though, that I'm wrong, but because of how things have been, I just haven't really been motivated to create Pokemon content, at least on the current titles. That is, of course, why other games, ROM hacks, and especially indie titles are stuff that I very much want to cover. Like, seriously, you guys, I can't stress it enough just how much enjoyment that I keep getting out of indie games and the ROM hacks. And honestly, I am very much excited to share it to you guys, and I hope you are too. So, with that all being said, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments below, and expect more variety of content in the coming months. And with all of that, I would love very much to give shoutouts to my lovely channel members that help support the channel, and if you would like to do so too, and appear in these shoutouts, you can do so as low as $1.99 a month. So, thank you so very much to Really Dead Inside, Gundam Guru, Olenong, Yoshinawa, and Richard Young. So, let me know, you guys, what are some of your favorite games that you're playing right now? Feel free to also give me suggestions in the comments, and I might consider playing it on the channel here at some point. My name is Laylan, and I do hope you all have a wonderful day. Later!